Actually, that brings me to something that I was wanting to ask. You clearly have an artist's mind. If I say an artist's mind, artists have a transcendent way of seeing and being in the world. They're in this moment in time and space, obviously, and observing everything in it, and yet still connected to this kind of eternal river of like truth and beauty that cuts through time and space, and drawing from that to communicate to the world that we're in now. So your songs like Safa, Osmandias are examples of that, in my opinion. So my question, and there's a question here, is how have you, as an independent artist in Ghana, found commercial success while maintaining that artist mind?
Wow, that's a pretty impressive question. The preamble is impressive as well. I'll definitely cut that snippet and use it the
There
way
you
you
go.
described it. What the artist does. And I think,
Yeah.
before I answer your question, I think it's important that artists see the depth of what the work means, and how you
Right.
described it. I really loved it. The answer to your question, the first thing is I made a decision very early by the time I got back to Ghana. And that decision was clear to me. That decision said, this is how the African space works. So me, I am not going to be an alternative to the mainstream. I'm going to be an alternative in the mainstream. That was my first decision, because I thought that was possible. My second thing was, like, I historically looked at it, I'm like, this is possible. There have been humans killers. There have been Miriam Makeba. There's Abel Taylor.
Right.
There are incredibly gifted people who have
Right.
who have succeeded, quote unquote, commercially against
Right.
what maybe would have been the thing du jour of at that time, or whatever
Right.
trend. So I looked at history and I say, yeah, me too. I'm somebody. I have to do something.
Yeah. Maybe so. Maybe so.
And the other thing was just really have to be vast in thinking. I had to be. I realized that if you're not and you are different, quote unquote, can't use the same avenue. So my first thing that I did, or we did as the team, was that we went to South Africa. We made it an African endeavor, not a Ghanaian endeavor. Ghana became, we had to do it outside in. I forced my way in. I got nominated for a Channel O award before a Ghana Music Award. They were seeing me on MTV based in Channel O before Foresight. It was a strategy because, of course, they're shaping perception. So we had to be vast. We had to be more vast than other people in thinking and the scope. That we had to be dealing with not a demographic but a psychographic of people. And
Psychographic.
Go get them for Kenya and this thing, sort of thing. But there's still so much more work to be done. I'm excited about the fact that in this new Gen Z and the people coming up, you are seeing examples of people who are different that are actually having explosive commercial success.
Right.
It's going to embolden more people to be able to just go far with how artistic you want to be. Go far, and it's still possible. Yeah. So anyway, for me, I don't think I even have had that right moment commercially, but I've managed to be credible in that space and do my thing, and I'm very happy. Other people have done it. I should have done it, and I really love other people who do it, because it's not easy when you're doing it as a different artist. But it definitely requires creativity in business the same way you apply creativity in your creations.
Right. Yeah, I just had a conversation on the last episode with Damian Keys about the music business is an art itself. Artists need to also be thinking about the art of the music business. I think you just saying that and having seen the growth in your career and the success you've had so far is like, yeah, that is possible and that is legit.